Hello everybody, Psycho here. Today we're gonna do a top 10, actually not even a top 10, just everything. Just we're gonna put them in what I think is the best to worst. And we're gonna do, I was going to do the characters too, so we will do those in another video. But so we're gonna talk about this. I wish I had a small video up here showing off all the archetypes while we're doing this, but who cares? So I know we put up another video on my channel, YouTube, about my top 10 archetypes, but this one is way better because here we could talk about it a little bit more, and that video was scuffed as all hell. And I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about anymore. First I changed it to Twilight, then I changed it to which one is the best team, whatever. But let's talk about these teams here. Which one is the best to use, and the best teams, and all that. So I think we should start with the basic ones up here: Assassin, Berserker, Brawler. Assassin, A. Why? One-shot kill moves are always good to have, and he's the only one with dark magic. And I think if done right, if you play with a lot of luck, he could be beast in the right situations. Though putting this guy in B because he's mostly single target, which is okay, I guess, bosses. But there is some bosses with more than one enemy sometimes, and he could be pretty useless there. But it's like probably in B, it probably is the more right choice. Same with Thief, we just put them together. And Ninja is also here. Assassin is better than Ninja, at least that's what I think. Assassin have the better skills, while Ninja have the more utility. I wouldn't use him though. I mean, I will use this guy at once you unlock the team, and not for very long though, because you're gonna get paid at that point, unless you're doing insane like I did, get my characters to max as soon as possible. You're probably not gonna have Assassin at the start like I did. So what I would have done is, if you're gonna start with anything good, the best you can start with is where is he? I'm kind of blind here. So Merchant, S tier, easy S tier. So B tier Assassin. Merchant, we don't even talk about this guy. He's so good. Because take the Tycoon. Where is the Tycoon? Right here. S tier, easy S tier. One of the best you can get. And you can get this guy start of the game. Once you unlock that, you can go around and do whatever you want in the game, and go talk to people, do quests, do max out your not max out, but max doing your the courage, imagination, whatever you call those things. Again, I forgot. Once you could do that at the start of the game, you can go and look Merchant. Merchant, not only does he give you money for killing, he can use money to kill enemies, and it's an almighty attack which cannot be blocked. So already there is already OP, and you can farm. You can get a pretty strong weapon for this guy in one of the early dungeons, around 200 damage, I think, or something like that. And once you get that, you can run around, just farm gold, and You'll be doing like 1500 to 2k damage with his attack, and and then once you got Bridget to max, you will get the Tycoon, and Tycoon is just even more overpowered. So his gold attack will do like 5k and stuff, and he's really good. But as a starter guy, Merchant is a beast. You can get as early as from the moment you start the game almost. And don't forget, there's another class here that's pretty good that we can put on. Actually, we don't have FIFA. Wait, what? I have FIFA. This the royal one. So more like this, yeah, more like this. Royal. I mean, all royal S tier. I mean, there's no denying that all of them are S tier. Actually, if you're gonna go with the royals, Prince is overpowered as fuck, so just go like that. And yes, they're all stronger than Merchant and stuff, but the royals are okay. Like we already know they're overpowered as fuck, especially if you maxed out some of your archetypes and give them inherent skills that makes them even stronger. So of course they're gonna be OP as fuck. Prince is so powered. I can do like 8k damage with this guy. Just setting him up with the warlord, which, if you don't know, is one of the best classes or archetypes in the game. And Prince, all of these, they're good. They're all good. Doesn't matter. But they're not good by themselves. They're good if you inherit skill. So in reality, if you don't inherit any skills for them, they're probably gonna be A tier. But once you have maxed out all these and give the inherent skills to them and stuff, they're gonna be really good. Like one of the best in the game. You can literally solo with just the Prince, because he's doing like 3 to 4k in one hit on all enemies, unless they repel you with physical attacks. But if you use his special, it's an almighty, so it can't be repelled. So already there, he's already overpowered as all hell. And same with the others. I'm not sure 100% if they all use almighty, but doesn't really matter. If you have this guy in team, you're really overpowered. And yeah. Next one, assassin is B. Next one I will be cleric, is A tier. Cleric and savior. And what's the other one again? Napoleon, magic seeker, healer. I think is cleric first, or is he? I think it's like this, right? So get this one. You talk to the girl late at the beginning of the game. The little girl, that's the daughter to the one guy that dies at the beginning. Sorry about that, a bit of spoiler, but you know. And once you talk to your own healer got literally healing to everybody. Got take out debuffs. Can do other stuff, especially when you get savior. The holy magic with savior is so good. It's so powerful, like 5k damage easy. Once you reach like 20-25, you can do 5k damage. It's crazy, especially against weakened enemies that's weak to light magic. And I don't really think I need to say anything, because he got a passive that will help you. Passive that you should be putting on savior. Like I think MP and I think it's MP only passive, and there is another one, I've got the name on it, that you should put over to savior. But the funny thing is, you can put this on those skills on other types, make the other types even better. Especially say I think he has 30% more MP passive skill that will make any of your characters or archetypes better. And next one, Commander 8 S tier, easy S tier. General and Warlord. There we go. Easy S tier. Yeah, better than the Prince. These ones are probably not better, Commander. But General. Actually, the Prince is still better, really. He's actually better. But because you get this guy pretty early, you can do some insane stuff. Like if you get the general, like his easiest kid, you get the samurai guy. I forget the commander's guy. Friendship to 3 on the general. I think is it general first or is it commander first? Whatever. Which one? It doesn't really matter because both of them are really good. But if it's general, you get Mikido, which is a almighty attack that hit every enemy on the screen, and it's super powerful. And he got other passive skills. But the reason Warlord is better is because you get Megiddo, whatever it's called, the stronger version that hits everybody, and he got the passive skill that does, if you put your team in front, he will increase damage by 10 to all melee attacks. And if you put he has another passive that if you put them in the back row, everybody gets 10% boost to magic, which is insane. And you should really have this guy if you're gonna go magic or melee. You should have this guy on you at any time because he's so good. Or if you don't want him, you can at least put the Megiddo and the back row or front row buff as an inherent skill to other classes like Prince, and you will do insane damage. Really crazy damage. With this Warlord is such a good thing. He also have, I think, increased attack and defense for everybody for 3 turns, which is also insane. So I put him S tier, easy S tier. Next, Berserker, C tier. What's the? Let's see. Can I see the other one if I'm not blind? There we go. I think it's like this. I think. So wait, Berserker. Wait, I'm fucking drunk. I'm so drunk. It's the Berserker. It's martial artist. Goddamn. Which one? Yeah, I think that's the last one. Brawler, police, martial artist. They can be S tier, depending how you play. I think if you're gonna play a smart move, is martial artist has a skill that the less HP he has, the more damage he does with a certain skill. So if you play the healer savior, he can use a skill that will make your character survive with 1 HP. And if you combine that with this and use his skill, you would do a ton. I'm pretty sure I did 999 with this setup. And you have 1 HP, and you can only do one match or one combat. So, but there is another character that can do the same thing, but he makes his other character get full HP, so it's not really the same, but almost the same. But if you set this up so that he has 1 HP, you will do insane damage. And there's another skill. I think it's one of the characters that has another. Don't remember exactly which character it is, but there is a character that does. If you have permanent, that you can have permanent boost for one character. I don't remember which one it was, but I'm pretty sure it's martial artist that has one skill that permanently increase stats as long as they power up or something on the battlefield, like increase attack on the battlefield. And if you have Savior and him out, you can have that up forever or something like that. Some overpower shit. So I'm not sure, but if I figure it out which one it is, I'll make a video on it and I'll show you the setup on a video instead, because it's hard to explain what I'm trying to set them up to do. And if you do this, if you just want to have them in your party, the C tier. But if you do the setup I'm talking about, easy A S tier, can easily one shot most bosses in the game. So yeah, insanely powerful. Dark Knight A tier. Paladin. Where is the other one? Knight. Magic Knight. And just Knight. Where's just Knight? Did I forget to put on Knight here? Now right here. Perfectly. Knight, Magic Knight, Paladin, Dark Knight. Insane defense. Tank, easy tanking. You should set him up with this Dark Knight should be your main. Paladin is also pretty good for healing and stuff, but this guy is for damage, this is more for tanking. So you want to have Dark Knight out, you inherit some skills over to this guy. He has skill that makes the enemy attack this person, or the person who have the Dark Knight, and they will do so that they attack him. While he being attacked, you should have another one of the others do damage. So he's gonna tank while others just do damage. If done right, you should. If you do this setup, you should be able to, if you have these two, Savior and Dark Knight in your team, with the right inherent skill, these two should save you from most fight. Doesn't really matter as long as you keep using the skill that make it so enemy focus on that person. Because if done right, he shouldn't die, and Savior should make it so that this guy can survive 1 HP, and make it so I think Cleric has a skill that make it so they heal more every turn. So you can just put those up and have the Dark Knight infinitely stay tanking while all the other teammates attack and kill and any enemy in the game. So these two very good teams, but I mean they're still hard to do because you're gonna have tank with it and stuff. So that's why it's A tier. I will almost go S tier, but should we go with Mage? C tier. Actually, I mean, is it C tier? Is this really C tier? Actually, it's B. It's not that bad, but it's not doing the amount of damage I thought it would do. Like it does if you do it on enemies that are weak to those spells, insane damage, freaking broken damage. But if you fight the enemy that can repel or it's not like weakened by your magic, you can still one shot them easily. But it's not there's no AoE, there's no like damage to all enemies or anything like that. That's why they're pretty bad. I'm not sure if Warlock had one that does all enemies. I'm not sure, but still. Also, you need Thief, Assassin maxed out to get this guy. And the Wizard maxed out to get this guy. So I'm not sure if that's worth it when you can level up these three Not these three. You can level up these and merchant and the warlord in one team and make those go around and have princess the fourth. Like that team is already overpowered. You can probably beat most of the game with that. But if you're gonna go even on hard mode, even on the higher difficulties stuff. But I'm talking more about utility and how well they work for early game all the way to late game. This team is already OP, these two. And if you've got the merchant and general in your team on the second city that you unlock, you're gonna be overpowered as all hell. Like this four is already OP. You're not gonna need another team than that. But solo wise, Brawler and Warlock are beast against enemies that weakness. But if they're against enemies that's not weakened or has repel or shit on them, they're trash. They can't be used. And then you have to attack normally because the enemy is immune to those magic. And all of this magic can be repelled from this, so kind of useless. Berserker, B tier. Why? I mean, he got some neat skills. Oh, and he has, I think he has the 30% HP or something that you can learn. And it's beast, but not that beast. He got some good AoE and some good buffs. He could work real well, and if you put him in the same team as Savior, and Warlord and Tycoon, actually forget Tycoon and put Prince instead, he will be an A tier. But otherwise, he's not that good, and he's late game, really late game. He's like just before the last boss, so it's pretty much useless at that point to get that guy. So Destroyer, pretty good, okay. Devil Summoner and Summoner is B tier, and S tier for how you acquire new summons and stuff to fight for you. At least it is more fun than just acquire all your skills by leveling up. But the skills are pretty meh. There is Almighty skill in here, that's pretty good. But otherwise, Dragoon, pretty good. And the Sniper right here, pretty good. Has pretty good utility back row. The last form is pretty bad, but you're gonna use Sniper. You're not gonna use it. You're gonna learn this guy and take the skills from this guy, put on the Sniper, the passive skills, and put on the Sniper, because Sniper is way better than the Dragoon. Also have better skills that hit multiple targets. This one doesn't have that. Pretty good. Works well with the Savior, Dark Knight, Warlord, Merchant. Pretty good all around. And I would put a Sniper in back row. Actually, if I got better team, I would probably have 2 Sniper in my team. And probably go Warlord, increase the damage, and with the free and have the magic skill from I think it's from Dragoon, has one magic skill, and if the enemy is weak to that, he's gonna literally one shot them. Doesn't really matter. But otherwise, he's not that good. If you're gonna, I mean, he's good, but he's not that good. He's still better than all this down here. Faker, pretty fun to play around. He's pretty. If you set him in, in the right setup, Trickster and Faker can become pretty beast. Like they have some insane passive skills and debuffer. Probably is the best debuffer in the game. You can debuff every enemy in the game. He can do everything that you need if you want to have a debuffer. Same with Warlord, he's a buffer and an attacker. So if you have both these in your team, you're pretty much like, you're gonna buff your team and you're gonna debuff the enemy. So these two work really well. He's S tier if you have him with the Warlord. A tier if you don't have him with the Warlord. And he's still better than all these. I'm not gonna put anything down here because nobody really cares about the doctrine. Like at this point, you're probably gonna be at New Game Plus or something either way. So, Mary Seeker D, Soul Hacker D, trash. Even though it's the main character's transformation, is trash. It only has wind magic, which can be blocked super easy, repel super easy, and it has maybe 2 or so skills, and that melee skills, which Swordmaster does better either way. So he's D class, throw him out the window. Probably my people are gonna tell me that this guy is better, but I stopped using him once I unlocked the thief class. I put that on my main character, and I had Haste Mirror in Mage instead, because Soul Hacker, they're trash. Trust me, they're really bad. They might look cool or something like that, but it's not that good. Masked Dancer, D. I mean, it's interesting because whenever you use this summon or archetype, you have maskers that can change and get new skills and stuff, but I mean, what's the point really? What's the point? When you just change any other class here that can do those stuff that this can do way better. And Samurai is A, Swordmaster S tier, Warrior C. Swordmaster is the best physical AoE in the game. I still have it on me at the end game. He's so good. Like, get this guy, what's his name, Strolf or something. Get this guy up to level 3 and you unlock Swordmaster, level Swordmaster max, easy one-shotting most enemies in the game. And if you don't one-shot, then you probably don't have the right stuff on him or gear, good enough gear to one-shot. What I would recommend is killing the dragon at the beginning of the game. You know where you need to stealth your way through. Instead, go fight him. Behind him is a fire katana or sword for Strofe, and that katana is 150 damage weapon in the beginning of the game with fire attribute, and if you bless the weapon, you get the free strength, I think, too. And you're gonna one shot most things in the game at that point. It's a really beast summon, and I would say Samurai is pretty he's pretty meh, and Warrior is pretty meh. He's pretty strong at early games, but Swordmaster just beat both of those out the window, easy. I think Samurai and Warrior has some passive that's pretty good, but otherwise you stick with this guy if you want a physical AoE damage dealer. Stick with this guy, and I think that's about it. I don't know what you guys think. I mean, I used to use videos to utilize the things I was thinking about, combos I was thinking about in the game, and make videos on them. I show them off if they work out the way I was thinking, or stuff like that. And if you have any other comments or anything like that, well, please comment in the video and tell me what you think. It's not my best video. I don't usually do top 10 videos, but you know, it is what it is, and yeah, I think it's pretty fun doing stuff like this. I will do one for which characters I think have best story and best friendship stories, whatever you want to call those, comrade stories. And after that, I think I'm done. And thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video was fun. Subscribe if you like this stuff, and or just like the video. Who cares, really? Just have fun. And if you enjoyed the video, just comment something. If you survive all the way to this end here, put Soul Hacker sucks in the comment section if you survive all the way to this point. And I hope you guys have fun. Psych out.